See, I am a one-man shop. I am a solo practitioner. GAMESQ is my baby. It is my law firm. And I've been able to get clients over $1.5 million at a time for their injuries, for their humiliation, for their shame, for their pain, for their suffering. But recently, I started attending seminars, attending conferences, and based on my uniqueness, my red glasses, the way I speak, the things I've done, started meeting a lot of great lawyers from around the country, a lot of them in California. And since I went to California, I went to law school at USC, a lot of the lawyers know some of my friends. They know, like, oh yeah, you know Rob, you know Justin, yeah. And then based on that, now I have this thing. And it's quite simply this. You can deal with me and we can get a very reasonable settlement, come to a very reasonable accord. Or I'm going to tap in one of my homies, one of my friends, one of these big, bad law firms from California that I'm friends with, because I am also licensed in California. And I'm gonna bring them in, and we together are gonna go get justice for our client. And these California law firms have multiple 7-figure verdicts, 8-figure verdicts, some even 9-figure verdicts. And they are willing to see it all the way through litigation. Because when I bring them in, you've already said you don't want to settle. So I bring in lawyers who are going to prepare this with the resources to get this case all the way through to trial. See, that's what it is. I'm building relationships where I can get my clients access to the funds, the resources, the expertise to get their case all the way in front of a jury. One of the cases that I recently brought a outside law firm in, he was supposed to be in trial. His law firm was supposed to be in trial, and they settled the case after they had picked the jury for $22 million. He's flying in with his team tomorrow, and we're gonna meet with my client. And that case, he said he's prepared to put over $300,000 in that case. And we got to this point because I made an offer. I made a very reasonable offer. They said they didn't even acknowledge it. So I sued. And not only did I sue, I brought these people in. See, that's one of the things that I've learned. I'm 50 years old. And I know now how much a case is going to be, to do a case right, how much it's going to cost. And some of these cases cost $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, some up to $1 million or more. That it's gonna cost with experts. It's gonna cost with taking deposition. It's gonna cost with creating mock-ups, doing focus groups, having jury consultants, focus grouping the arguments. It's gonna cost a lot. And so the way I get justice now, you insurance companies in Arizona are gonna learn, either you can settle with me or you can get an outside verdict by one of the lawyers I'm gonna bring in to help me try this case. My name is Garrick McFadden. And if you want justice here in Arizona, give me a call, 623-233-4416.